This is a fork brace. But what does it do, and is it any use? Well, back in the 1970s and early 80s, these things were mandatory, particularly on Japanese bikes that had elastic frames and very flexible forks. Of course, times have changed and machinery has improved out of sight since then. And with the advent of upside-down forks, this has really eliminated the need for a fork brace. On conventional forks, the fork brace helps to stop the forks from flexing, particularly on a mid-corner bump. When you hit a bump mid-corner, you'll feel the whole bike moving and flexing a bit. The suspension compresses and the frame tries to take the hit. But quite a bit of that hit is transferred to the front wheel and the forks as well. Here's a wooden model that will illustrate what I'm talking about. When you hit a bump mid-corner, the forks tend to flex. And with that flex, the wheel moves from side to side and causes instability. Of course, our forks don't move as much as this, but this just illustrates the point. The triple clamps and the axle tend to hold the forks in line, but an extra brace just above the wheel really adds that extra bit of stability to the forks and reduces the flex. Most modern bikes with conventional forks have a large diameter axle. And combine this with large diameter fork tubes, the front forks become quite stable. And when you add in the addition of really high quality suspension components within those forks, there's really no need for this fork brace anymore. But because I've had a fork brace on a number of my older bikes over the years, I thought I'd give it a try on the NC as well. But to be honest, it really doesn't make that much of a difference. I can feel a slight difference, but in hindsight, I wouldn't bother buying one for this bike.